Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku charts.com daily analysis for the SP 500 for Tuesday, March the 2nd, 2010. Well, a small green body candle today, and the small green body denotes a very small amount of net bullish progress by the buyers on the day between the open and the close. And that could be significant for this uptrend that the market's in. The market remains in the first time frame uptrend with a higher high and a higher low. But the market has found resistance around the 1120 region, which coincides with the top of the cloud or Kumo. Now we can also see that the top of the body of the candle actually has a relatively much longer shadow, and that represents downside price rejection as the market attempted to trade up above the resistance offered by the top of the cloud. So that may be very significant for this market. Now, this is a potential reversal signal. Now, we do need confirmation of this, however, but this is a star pattern, and you have star patterns when you have an uptrend. First of all, you need an uptrend or a downtrend. In this case, we have an uptrend. Previous to the current candle, we need a long bodied candle followed by a short bodied candle, a very small bodied candle, and there needs to be a gap between the body of the two candles. The shadows aren't really that important, but there must be a gap between the body of the last candle and the previous candle, and we actually have that here. So there is potential for a change of trend. This is actually what's called a shooting star reversal pattern, and it's called a shooting star because the long tail on the top of the star here, on top of the body of the candle, actually represents the trail as the star is moving across the sky. So that's why that's called a shooting star. The reason why this is a potential reversal pattern is because of the downside price rejection from the long tail on the top of the candle. So it's telling us that the buyers have lost all of the commitment that they had. Because we also have a very small body, the bulls have made a very small amount of net bullish gain, which is not what you want to see in a first time frame uptrend. And also because we have the large wick or shadow on the top of the body of the candle, and we have the market closing down towards the low, we have the sellers in control when the market closed. So that's not the right kind of dynamics that we want to see with regard to the buyers and the sellers as this market's trying to develop an uptrend. So there is potential for there to be a change of trend to the downside. Now we need to remember that the market is trading within the cloud or the Kumo, so we are in a fairly neutral market. But there is potential for the market to break out in either direction because we have the cloud beginning to thin. So there could be a dramatic breakout either way. Now for this shooting star reversal pattern to be confirmed, we need the market to take out the low of the current candle and to form a lower high and a lower low to reverse the trend. Now if that does happen, there are quite a few areas where the market may find support, and there may be support anywhere within the cloud or the Kumo, and it's only very thin potential support, and that extends down to around the 1110 region or so. If that fails to hold, then there is potential support at the 1106 region, which was a fairly strong area of support and resistance, and then also at the Tenkan-sen at 1104. Now, if we look at the Tenkan-sen, it's pointing up rather sharply, and that's reflecting the very strong upside momentum that the market has built up over the past week. Quite often, what happens is that the market in this situation trades back down towards the Tenkan-sen and finds support around there, so we need to read the short-term dynamics if the market does interact with that area there. Obviously, the 1100 region below that, a round number, is potential for support. Then also we have these long shadows on these candles all the way down to around the 1085 region, so potential for strong support through there. And also at the Kijun-sen at 1083. Interestingly, we also have the Kijun-sen pointing up now, and that's reflecting the upside momentum that the market has at the moment. And the market is also trading up above the Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen, which reflects the market being bullish in the short-term and medium-term time frame. So we need to watch the low of the current candle for a potential reversal, watch the bottom of the cloud for a potential breakout to the downside, which will give us a bearish signal. What we'd like to see is a bearish close down below the cloud if possible. There is also potential for the trend to not change, so the top of the cloud becomes important at the 1120 area, and certainly the swing high here at the 1122, 1123 region, the high of the current candle. If we have a solid bullish close above there, then there is potential for the market to test the 1133 region. Not a lot of resistance overhead, so there is good potential for the market to appreciate if there is a solid bullish breakout. So a rather indecisive market at the moment. We need to be patient and wait and see which way the market breaks out, and look for bearishness or bullishness to confirm that breakout.